Just to say, if you haven't already turned off your mobile phones or put them onto aeroplane mode, here is a little reminder. And we'll sit today for half an hour as we usually do. And before that, I will read some of the Buddhist texts from the Theravada tradition. And just to say, if you're new to meditation and you're joining us here in this lunchtime class for the first time, a very warm welcome to you. If you just get yourself into a comfortable sitting position, one that you can hold easily and comfortably for around 30 minutes. So if you are sitting on the floor, see if you can get your hips slightly higher than your knees. And if you're sitting on a chair, just plant your feet firmly on the floor so that the soles of your feet are resting on the floor. Some basic postural instructions. And relax and get comfortable. So we'll begin with the dedication of offerings, just to ground us and to settle us. To the Blessed One, the Lord who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well. To these, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. Recollection of the Buddha. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. He, the Blessed One, is indeed the Pure One, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. The supreme praise of the Buddha. The Buddha, the truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom, and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakening the lotus. I bow my head to that peaceful chief of conquerors, the Buddha, who is the safe, secure refuge for all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I am indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestows blessings on me. To the Buddha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me there is no other refuge. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. Recollection of the Dharma. The Dharma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards to be experienced individually by the wise. The supreme praise of the Dharma. It is excellent because it is well expounded, and it can be divided into path and fruit, practice and liberation. The Dharma holds those who uphold it from falling into delusion. I revere the excellent teaching, that which removes darkness. the Dharma, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings. As the second object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Dharma's servant. The Dharma is my Lord and guide. The Dharma is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Dharma I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk this excellent way of truth. For me, there is no other refuge. The Dharma is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Dharma and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. I invite you now to come to your sitting position and just to close your eyes, if that helps, or direct your gaze downwards onto the floor and turn your attention inwards. And if you're new to practice, to meditation, I invite you just to see if you can connect with the sensation of the movement caused by the breath. Just gently, without grasping after it, just noticing it and making a commitment to return to it when your mind wanders. So please feel free to stretch and move and take a sip of water. And again, a very warm welcome to you all if you've just joined us. I know some people joined when we were already in meditation, but welcome. Just some notices from the Buddhist Society. There's a fairly active program that you can find online, but here are some of the classes and events that are happening. Today, this evening at 6:30, there is an introduction to Buddhism that's taking place. I think you have to sign up for that one. And there's the Theravada Class and the Zen class, all at 6:30 this evening. On Thursday at 12:30, there is the Sanskrit class. And in the evening, there's the Tibetan class and the basic meditation class, which I think this week is being taken by Colin. On Friday at lunchtime, at this time, there's another lunchtime meditation. And on Sunday at 10 o'clock, there's also a meditation. The Buddhist Society really values your being present here and forming this online Sangha. We really appreciate it, and I hope you value it also. I'm going to close today with the verses on sharing and aspiration, and then the closing homage. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, may my spiritual teachers and guides of great virtue, my mother, my father, and my relatives, the sun and the moon, and all virtuous leaders of the world, may the highest gods and evil forces, celestial beings, guardian spirits of the earth and the Lord of death, may those who are friendly, indifferent or hostile, may all beings receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the deathless. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, and through this act of sharing, may all desires and attachments quickly cease, and all harmful states of mind, until I realize Nibbana. In every kind of birth, may I have an upright mind, with mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May the forces of delusion not take hold nor weaken my resolve. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. Unsurpassed is the protection of the Dharma. The solitary Buddha is my noble Lord. The Sangha is my supreme support. Through the supreme power of all these, may darkness and delusion be dispelled. The closing homage. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teachings so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. So thank you all very much for coming and attending this online Sangha. I wish you well. Have a good week.